Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to Ultimate Admiral Dreadnoughts, where today we are playing Shipyard Champions, a competition between several other YouTubers and myself. And today's episode, I want to dedicate to one of those admirals. A big shout out to Brother Monroe, who is in hospital right now. Wishing you all the best, mate. Hopefully by the time this video releases, you will be out of the hospital. Fingers crossed. I'm praying for you, man. Get well soon. Everyone, do give him a big warm hug in his channel. He deserves it. He's an awesome guy, really. So, with the serious stuff out of the way, let's play some silly games, shall we? Big trouble in China. Seriously, we have something with the Chinese coast in Shipyard Champions. I don't know what it is, but a lot of our fictional battles take place off the coast of China. Interesting. So, trouble is brewing off the coast of China, and you need to assemble a task force to deal with it. However, the budget is tight. Again. And the government wants you to be as cost-effective as possible. China is also rather far away, so your ships will need sufficient operational range. To make matters worse, submarines have been reported along your route here, so your task force needs enough escorts to get there in one piece. Are you up for it? This is very interesting. So, general settings. Let's get it set up, shall we? We are fighting China. Check. Enemy is 1915. And my tech will be 1915 as well. Shared designs, always. Range between 20 and 30 kilometers, so stick with 25 for now. Weather is clear. Time of day is day. We are lucky with the weather today. Enemy task force consists of 2 battleships, 2 battle cruisers, 2 heavies, jeez, 4 light cruisers and 8 destroyers. This is a serious task force that we have to fight. Task force requirements. I have 4 billion to play around with. This is roughly the same cost of the enemy task force. So, in terms of costs, we can go more or less equal. I must have at least 1 capital ship, and capital ships are defined with the battlecruiser and battleship counts for this session. I'm saying that on purpose because personally, I count a heavy cruiser as a light capital ship as well, but fine. And we must have at least 2 cruisers and 4 destroyers. For destroyers, check. The cruisers can either be heavy or light. I'm allowed to bring more ships, as long as I don't exceed the total budget. Okay. Earning points, 1 point for sinking the entire enemy task force, 1 additional point for every 10% you reduce your budget by. Oh my god. And if the enemies run away, the AI tends to do that now and then, we'll still count it as a win as long as the rest of the task force is sunk. So if some destroyers run away and the rest is destroyed, fine. But 1 point will be subtracted from my score. My battleships can be small. And let's start off with hitting the design button here. I can get 14 inchers or 13 and a halves. Triple setup. Alright, hold on. What I could do is do this as setup for my battleships with Let's for shits and giggles add 5.5-inch casemates. Small but length increase, not too much. Main tower. 91 million. 93 million. Tall funnel. Okay. Okay. Now, the range of my ship must be at least 20,000 kilometers. "22 knots. On 22 knots, this will be a very slow battleship. I will not be going fast. But we can make you smaller. We can do that, but that screws a bit with my range. Let me double check. Yeah, my ships must have 20,000 kilometer range. This does not have to be for the destroyer, but all other ships need 20. Hold on. I'm still on turbines. $26, 29,000. Ooh. We can go back a bit. There we go. Ooh, am I going? Crew training will be expensive. But if I don't do crew training, this will be a disaster in the making. Then again, that's acceptable, isn't it? Tell me if I make you, well, not that much smaller, please. I'm looking at the range, actually. There. This is as small as I can make her. I'm going with something completely different from what most other admirals will do, I hope. Let's bring the citadel down a bit. Aft weight offset. Move the entire section forwards. Especially you. There we go. Aft weight of 5%. Okay, that's better. Do I need all this? Well, I do need barbettes. I don't want to blow up. I need anti-flood. I don't really care about the anti-torp. We're at 1915. Should be fine. If I go with TNT, what's my blow-up chance? 4%. Yeah, I can live with that. So my guns will be smaller than the enemy battleship guns. But the triple turret setup will make them work, I think. Rangefinder, yes please. Long-range rangefinder. The rest is not very important. So, 131 million. I'm gonna swap out these triple turrets. These are what? 13 inches, right? For a dual one. I had 131 million. Come on, give me the gun. $111 million. I think that is good. Armor-wise, we could go Crop 4, but that's 40 million extra. Let's go Crop 2. With a 12 main belt, 8 main deck, 3, 3, 2, 2, 1 is fine. Okay. Improve the foredeck. And let's make sure my turrets do not blow up. 126 million. I got a 300% engine efficiency. If I get rid of this guy... Scroll back. Medium funnel 1. Tell me. Not enough range. Standard funnel. Doesn't fit. Doesn't fit. No, I think I'll need to go... I need to go with this guy. I do. Okay, let's see. Right now the total cost is 126 million. Considering I got 4 billion. Right? 4 billion to spend. This ship is 126 million. We're gonna get a freaking large fleet, man. Okay. Heavy, insane laughter coming up. Ooh, yeah, I'm feeling it. Okay, let's go regular crew. Yeah, I'm going with regulars. 50. So 158 million. For a battleship. Okay. They're not fast. 25-kilometer range, so I'm starting at the max range for my ships. That is a bit risky, though. Slow ships that do not have... If I increase to 10... 25-kilometer range, come on. Yeah, no, the range is not really going up, is it? I could go 13.9s, that would get the range up, but I'm not going to. I'm gonna stick with the 13 inchers, 5% length. It's gonna work, or it's gonna fail. We'll see. We'll see. Okay, battleship, done. Discards. Armored Cruiser 5. Okay. Oh, no, that's 18. Pardon me. And of course, I need 20. Tell me, my battleship was doing 22 knots, right? Yeah. Okay, so 24 knots. Ooh. Oh. Wrong way around. Bring the beam down. Bring the height down again. 21. 20,000. Okay. So the weight is good. I'm thinking my heavy cruisers should be lighter gunboats for my fleet. Holy shit. Okay, hold on. These are big-ass towers that can host the funnels. Secondary tower, please tell me you are a small one. Indeed. Main guns, center line. We could add 2 9-inchers. Why the hell is the 8-incher Mark II? That sucks. Okay. So that's 18. Guns. 18 barrels. That's gonna be fun. Auxiliary 1. Barbette, anti-torp, anti-flood. Let's try to keep it under the 70 million for these. Again, 2 powder TNT, please. Flash fire chances are very low. Rangefinder, hydro. Only 7-inch guns, so I'm gonna make them big. That's 100 million though. Hold on. If I don't, it's 80 million. If I just do this, let's keep her under the 100 million. There. 7.6. Triples. I think that's a decent enough cruiser. Doesn't really need secondaries because she has a 7-inch battery. That's... You know what? It's decent against smaller ships. Not great. Can't I have any guns on there? Oh wait, casemate guns. Yes. Okay. So the secondary battery is, well, essentially just for show. Still need to do the armor though. You know what? Showtime is over. What can you do? 6.7. Okay. So, heavy cruisers of 100 and let's say 115 million. That is acceptable. Then I need a couple of destroyers, at least 4 of them. I'm thinking about going the torpedo boat route. Although, no. 1,700 tons. Bring the beam down. Hide up. These towers, yeah, forget about them. They're not gonna fit. Let's make it tight, shall we? $37 knots, please. 1,700 tons, please. Let's fire up oil powered, and I think that earns me a bonus point. You don't have to get the range to 20, but I'm gonna do it anyway. I mean, why not? And since I got so many campaigns in this day and age, more or less at the same time as this game here is, as this battle is, I know what to do. Okay. Secondary tower. Rear tower, check. Torpedo launchers. What can we get? 20-inch? 19. Okay, so torpedo launchers will not be great. Especially not in terms of range, 7 kilometers. 6 torpedoes at 7 kilometers, I'm taking it though. And an extra gun. Enhanced reloading with heavy shells, reduced ammo. Cap ballistics, capped, okay. Max HE is fine. Anti-flood 2. No, let's go anti-flood 3. We can afford it. Want to keep him under the 40 million if I can. Oh, but that's without crew training, of course. Still need that. Rangefinder, stereo, hydro. A regular crew. It's 51 million. Yeah, that's not bad. So, let's do some calculations, shall we? So, did some calculations off screen quickly. That's more interesting than hearing me crunch some numbers. And right now, out of the 4 billion that I could use, I've only used... Well, I still have a leftover. I only used less than 500 million. So, in theory, I could do this 4 times. I could double my battleship, quadruple everything. I'm not going to, but it could get a lot more. Now, let's exit the constructor. And after some painfully long consideration, I decided, you know what? We can do with another battle cruiser for our fleet. We have some small battleships, small heavy cruisers essentially. I do need something that packs a punch. Because the enemy has 4 capital ships, I have 1. 1 against 4 are bad odds. 2 against 4? Easy. Tower. Funnel 1, funnel 2. Yes, you fit on there. Oh, excellent. In that case, let's do that. Range, check. That is with 22 knots. I'm not going to do 22 knots, I want to do 26 knots. We could do something like that. That would solve the issue. Can I seriously not put... No. Okay. Hold on. We can still go to turbines. Let's get rid of that one. Oil. Ooh, yes, 30,000. 23. 1906. Yeah, 23. Okay. We don't need the big ones. At least not for that. I forgot to look at the engine efficiency. There. No, come on. We're gonna min-max it, or are we gonna min-max it? Come on. (101), 103, 102, 99.7. 102, 102. Then again, hold on, that's a crane funnel here. And a crane funnel has damage control. Hold on. You won't fit. You won't fit. You will. Light funnel 2. There. Engine efficiency of 102%, but with extra damage control. I do like the damage control, people. I have the feeling it might be necessary. Krupp. Anti-torp 2 is fine. I don't expect... The thing is, I expect the enemy destroyers to remain with the battleships for the time being. So I'm not too worried about them. With the radio. Can I get... No, 9.5 is the maximum. Ooh. Let's armor you up. Main guns, what do we have? We could go 14s, but no, I'm going triple 13s on this one. As main battery. Just relax, just relax. We're gonna get more. Okay. Main guns installed. Tell me. Oh, they don't even fit on there. Okay, fair enough. Secondary guns, 8-inch are Mark IIs, right? 7-inch are Mark IIIs. Can I fit one here? No. I could add them here, but I'm not going to. I want main guns there. Side-mounted guns. Hello, 10-inchers, my old friends. I've come to rely on you again. And a 3-inch secondary battery. 6-inch aft belt, please. And let's improve the aft deck as well. Okay, there we go. There we go. What do you guys think? So that's another 250 million. Well, a bit more, actually. 2 powder TNT. Flash fire 12%. Flash fire 4%. And no Citadel, that's way too expensive. I do want auxiliary engine. Let's keep her under the 300 million, please. 307. Nope. Under the 300 million. Without crew training, of course. And this is with crew training, 380 million. The crew training is expensive, but it doesn't matter how many crew members I have after that. Game, you make no sense. So, in essence, here we have the capital ship of my fleet. That is another 400 and a lot of million. Let's see. Plus 4 million. I can't read it. There. 33520. 33520. Back to the game again. 800. So this would give me just shy of 2 billion. So I'm saving 2 billion. I'm saving nearly 50%. I have no idea what the others will do. I think the saving money is, of course, a part of this session. 1 additional point for every 10% you reduce. I'm reducing it by over 50%, so I'll get 5 points at the very least. I can only get 1 point for sinking the enemy task force. Hold on. Hold on, hold on, hold on. I can gain more points the less ships I have, right? Sinking the entire enemy task force. If I sink the entire enemy task force, I gain a point. If I use 4 billion to do it, I gain 1 point. If I just go with 2 heavy cruisers, a battleship, and 4 destroyers, I'll save what? 70% of my money? That's 7 points. I mean, I would not mind memeing, but hell yeah, no. Hold on. I'm gonna bring my battleship numbers down to 1. Heavy cruisers, I'm gonna bring you down to 2. Am I gonna leave the 9 destroyers? No. I'm going to bring that number down to 6. Remember, I need 4 destroyers, 2 heavy or light cruisers, and a battleship. So I'm only adding 2 destroyers and a battle cruiser to this fleet. I don't know, man. I don't know. Back to the calculations. And the calculations essentially showed one thing. I was over $1 billion. And that was above my budget. I want to stay below it. So here I am just scrambling to find ways to save money on all of my ships. Eventually I just realized, my destroyers, I can bring the crew training down, and that's that. And that will still solve all the issue. That will save me the 40-50 million that I need to save. And a bit. But yeah, this is just shaving off some weight here. I'm going to fast forward this because it is another 10-15 minutes, and my god, this video is long. So yes, I am using, well, small amount of money. A quarter, less than a quarter of the money that was allocated to me is being used. I am not unhappy with it, but I do realize this is going to be a hard fight. Let's hope I will survive, shall we? And if not, well, then at least I get points for the money allocation. Well, they're the good-looking ships. God, that will be some editing work. Huh. And we have located the enemy. Let's take a look. Yes, this seems player designed. We should have the right enemy ships here. Yeah, that's still a long way off. But we know where they are now. Smoke up. Division 1. Smoke up Division 2.
Beide Maschinen AK voraus, hart Backbord auf 107 Grad gehen. Anlauf beginnt.
Battleship, stop pushing in. Prepare to broadside. Cruisers, prepare to broadside. Range to targets. Looking good. Stand by for torpedo attack 1, stand by for torpedo attack 2. We're going for a cross drop on the enemy battleships. Cross drop is not perfectly executed. Neither is the retreat there. That's not nice. Ah! Yeah, Guantanamo is done for. That is unfortunate. Dud torpedo hit. All this for a dud. Two torpedo hits, another dud. Torpedo hit. Guantanamo is still alive, but only barely. Torpedo hit. Torpedo hit. Torpedo hit. Another torpedo hit. Excellent work. Excellent work. Destroyers reform. Cruisers prepare to go into combat range. First strike complete. Destroyer, line up a bit better for your torpedo attack. Destroyers, line up for torpedo attack. Group, stand by for torpedo attack. Good hit, good hit. Guantanamo, almost. No, no, no. Don't you dare dying on me now. No, 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 no! No! I need a few more seconds! Ah! Ah, that's frustrating. Okay, one ship down. On my side. aggressive counter-fire your torpedo. Aquila is hit. Aquila is down. Alright, destroyers may fall back. Battleship, cruisers. I need you to increase to flank. We're going in. We're sending in attack waves here. My destroyer waves have not been successful this time. No. Torpedo hits. Good. And we might have a battle cruiser that's going to take a torpedo here. No, she's going to turn on a dime. Enemy fleet is really scattered. Let's see if we can take advantage of that. You guys target there. You target there. Ten times speed becomes 5 times speed. Whew. Light cruiser, and I've only detected her at 2.6 kilometers. Oh, you... A couple of torpedoes. Yeah. Lovely ship, though. Funnel. Here we go. Yes, yes, yes! We sank our first warship, I believe. Another flooding hit. She's down to 8%. She must be slow, right? She's doing 17 knots still. That's a lot faster than I expected. Destroyer, throw off the enemy aiming, please. And return to course. Come on. Another 2 flooding hits. 6% floatability. Can we get a 5? Cruisers close in. Tick tock, tick tock. Finally! And 2 dots. I am somewhat lucky there, I suppose. Enemy battlecruiser down. I wonder when it will be morning. Ooh. Please don't die. Enemy smoke screen over there. Okay, that should be my aiming point, I guess. Torpedo should be safe. Second torpedo attack should be safe as well. If you decide to turn, that is. Enemy ship gone. And I am seriously running out of time here. You know what? I'll continue this another time, I guess, this recording. Jeez. Seriously, I have to pause for a few hours now. Amusing. Well, maybe I'll re-find some interest in it as well. Oh well. That's what happens when you go cheap ships, eh? That's what happens when you go cheap ships. Still one of my favorite World War II movies of all time. To the Longest Day, Tora Tora Tora. I mean, those movies had some quality, man. You know, it's about bringing good historical movies and not just adding a shit ton of gore and everything in it. For no reason, other than to shock people. There's a big salvo coming in. You guys, tighten up formation, please. To close in. Alright. And loose formation again. And keep firing. Enemy destroyer coming in. He has no more torpedoes. That's good. Flooding hit on the enemy battle cruiser. She is definitely slowing down. Withering her down ever so slowly. Oh, stop. No. What did I do now? I accidentally combined the divisions. I don't want that at all. Inbacks. Titan formation. That is 3 torpedoes on an intercept course. Freeze. Detach destroyer. Increase to flank. Freeze. Detach. Oh shit. We're not gonna make it, are we? We did! Ha ha ha! We made it. But we lost another spotter. But the cruisers are safe. Yet again. Luckily, my ships are very small, meaning they're hard to target. Doesn't mean they can't be targeted, though. They can be targeted and they can be hit. We're soon entering 13-inch range again with this ship. fact her rudder is damaged. She's heading straight for my my heavy ships now. Destroyer, stay with her. Cruisers, turn off your main guns. You've done what you needed to do. Rejoin formation, please. Cruisers may start firing at the enemy battleship. Don't have a... Oh, you're out of rounds entirely. You may detach. 4-6, you may retreat. Saint-Philippe, 190 rounds remaining. Destroyer, keep harassing the enemy warships there. Saint-Philippe, continue shadowing the enemy battleships. As my battle cruiser is entering weapon range once more. Not the greatest attack angle, so let's hold fire. No. Where's those shells coming from? Okay. Come on, battle cruiser. You stop moving for half a second, eh? Alright, I need to increase distance there. This is too close. Enemy ship is doing 16 knots. My battle cruiser will be able to catch her. Ooh. Enemy lights, enemy lights. Guns authorized. Damn! No, no, no. Guns off again. .3% chance to hit. What the hell? Enemy battleship. No, can't target her. Close in though, close in. And we just hit the 2-hour mark in the recording. Jeez. Still nighttime. Normal guns authorized. Target the light cruiser. Blow her out of the water, please. There we go. Do it again. That was not what I wanted. Light cruiser's doing 25 knots. She will outrun me. Come on, one good salvo. I'm begging you. Should have backed harder. Enemy battlecruiser is entering 10-inch gun range. Well, that is good. What a fight. Jeez. Endurance battle. That's what this is. This is not This is not a sprint race. No, sir. This is a marathon. Ah! Stop smoking up, you muppet! Destroyer turned back. We need a vision on the battle cruiser, please. Where are you? Over there. Ooh. My main focus is actually right now on the cruiser rather than on the battleship and battlecruiser fight here. Simply because I'm worried this light cruiser, some light cruisers might still have torpedoes. 40% fuel remaining. And with my 10-inchers I can beat that battlecruiser, I know I can. Can I also beat this light cruiser? She's luckily out of torpedoes. No hits. Destroyer come about again. Flooding hits. On her bow. Destroyer evasive. Battlecruiser is getting really damn close now. Light cruiser, what's your speed? 22.6 knots. That means I am now almost gaining on her. One more salvo, please, cruiser. You got 55 rounds remaining. Oh, jeez. Lost sight of something. Battleship. Yeah, you won't be able to fight for quite some time. That was a good hit, but it was bon. But was it bon enough? I have one shell remaining. Finish her. Alright, let's do this. Well, cruiser may disengage. Detach the battleship and the battlecruiser, please, because I just want control over the battlecruiser for now. Battleship, this general direction, please. %6 chance to hit. Tell me, the battlecruiser is doing 15 knots. Her course, east-southeast. Just checking because I'm about to lose the spotter. However, destroyer ran out of ammo. 4-6, you may retreat. It means I will have sunk 2 battle cruisers. I'm not unhappy with that. At least, almost. If you can, though, fire armor-piercing rounds. Let's go to 17 knots. Enemy is doing 15. Good. Good. Feel my anger. My hate. My high explosive rounds. Achtung! Feuer! Or whatever it's in Spanish, maybe. I have no idea. I should look that up. Gun knocked out. Close to distance. She can no longer shoot back, I believe. At least not at this angle. Range to target, 4.4 kilometers. Looking good. Say what you want, by the way, but it was a good ship. Compliments on the designing. I can understand why you needed a week for that. But they're good. They're good ships. Enemy battlecruiser destroyed. So that's 2 enemy capital ships down. I believe we sank most. The enemy has 2 light cruisers remaining. Let's quickly check. And sadly, ladies and gentlemen, that was only the last kill of the episode for me. My heavy cruiser, my destroyers, they ran out of ammo, and the battle cruiser simply was no longer able to keep up with our enemies. So yes, unfortunately, I had to, well, abort, I suppose. I let the game time actually run out. I kept trying, hunt them down, hunt them down. They just kept running. I've never seen something like this before. A complete rout of essentially intact battleships against a small battleship and a small battle cruiser with some escorts. Really, really weird. Anyway, let's get back to the live recording, shall we? Or not, because looking at the time, it is running out. Look at that. Look at the distance between my ships. We're not even getting back in time. Oh, wow. Wow, well, we lost 2 destroyers. I completely forgot about that. But besides that, yeah, 2 battle cruisers down, 2 light cruisers down, I believe, 2 destroyers down. I mean, I'm not unhappy. Honestly, if this was a campaign fight, I would be ecstatic. I would love it. I would love the results. Sadly, this is not a campaign. I may have said it before, but this is Shipyard Champions, and I'm disappointed, and I'm really frustrated, or at least I was. I'm talking from post-production here, sitting in the editor. Had some time to cool off, so to say, because I was really annoyed. Look at it. The enemy battleships, they just ran, and I don't know why. They had so many essentially intact ships, and they just kept going away. And they were faster than my ships, so yeah, frustrations all around. However, let's be honest here, we have less than 25% of the money allocated to us was spent. So yeah, I'm gonna get a lot of points either way. Ladies and gentlemen, I thank you very much for watching, and I will see you next time. Until then, as always, take care.